Hello folks and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. I'm 𝘊𝘰𝘳𝘀𝘭𝘥. We're here at the base where some cleanup is being done, and I made some more bins because I'm gonna give the dupes a little bit of something to do here in the base. I'm only gonna do it, I think, priority 3, but we're gonna do a general cleanup of all the base interior. Let's not include anything outside the base. All the way down to here. And so on. And the bottom rooms, please. We'll skip that. We'll skip that worn Atmo. 15 worn Atmo suits. Oh yeah, I took away the stuff to fix them. Alright, we're gonna have to put back in our Atmo suit dock, and yeah, I didn't realize I had broken that. But I guess when I was getting rid of all the other stuff, I did get rid of it. So, okay. Atmo suit station is first order of business. Let's get that going. What is it called? It's a thing. An exosuit forge. That's what we're looking for. Just put it down right there. What kind of power does it pull? It's not telling me. Alright, you know what? Just come over here and up. 480 watts. That should be fine. We'll get this thing running again. The other thing I've been kind of working on is pulling out the oxygen from this thing. I also put some oil here in this lock, and I'm gonna need a door so that we can control access to this space. And we're gonna get this volcano running because we're still not doing very good on the efficiency for this cooling system. I mean, is it necessary to chase all of that efficiency? Probably not, because we're going to be tapping into this stuff soon. Hey, look at this. This is pretty much done. We can get rid of this one. And that's the thing. Another couple of these little pools, and we should be done. Yeah, I'd like to clear out as far as there anyways, like to this hump. So we'll clean out this stuff, and then we'll have lots of space to work with to build a nice flat area with where we can make contact with the lava. And I believe there's no neutronium under here, so it's not gonna, but there is over here. But that's why I think just central here is a really good place to make that facility. Of course, we can always go nuclear later too. I looked up how that's done, and boy, it produces an awful lot of heat, which you use the steam turbines, right? Sure, we'll take another word seed. We used most of them, I think. I don't know, we have some, but we used a large number over here, and things are nice and cool in here, so I think that's all working. The trees are growing down here as well. We got the pips doing their thing. In fact, they're hatching. Soon they will be able to actually eat, and at that point we'll get some more arbor seeds. We have 0 arbor acorn left. They're all planted, so that's coming along. Yeah, I'm just really interested in getting the base nice and cleaned up. Okay, so we want repair Atmo suit forever, priority 7, and that's it. That's all we need from that. Oh, hey, unlock new blueprints. Give me it. What is it? Rocket melon Atmo gloves. It takes 18 melon rinds to make a single glove. Cool. And that's it. Well, that was nice anyways. I'm glad we got to share that on camera. I haven't looked at research in a little while. Are we still working on any particular research? this one down here, it's ready to go, so let's move on to the next. We'll just progress them all. This one has a little bit of work needing done, but we've almost progressed them all as far as we can until we get data banks. And one thing I do want to do is have another look at this area. And in particular, one thing I did notice was the when I looked at designs, the conduction panels were fairly widely used. Now, I don't know why we can't put them under there. Is it because there's pipe in the middle? That could very well be. Yeah, because we can... It's kind of like a background building, but I think there's too many pipes there. But, yeah, I mean, because I'm thinking about solar panels again, and it's like they only cost a couple hundred glass, right? And space. So, it's like free energy. Which could really help during the daytime for cutting down on the amount of coal and other stuff we use. In fact, these guys, I don't want to run that. Now that we have so much coal production, we're gaining like, I don't know, 10 tons every 10 cycles or something like that. It's kind of crazy right now. Let's see, the high threshold is 30, the low threshold is 5. So I want the low threshold to be like 2 and the high threshold to be 25. So it's a last ditch effort. And yes, I can just type in the number. It's probably better. And as long as the batteries sync up, which they never do, but... Ah, yes! Cycle 1000. Now, I was playing in between episodes and I lost track of time, so I reloaded at 9:99. So you guys could hear that nice little thing. And it came with an achievement, I believe, but it's not showing it to us this time around, and I don't really know how to go about finding them. Databases, I don't know. Isn't it something to do with colony summary? Anyways, I'm not sure if there's a cycle 1000 thing. I was pretty sure it came up with a pop-up when the first time it happened, but now it's not, so forget about it. It's weird. Forget I said anything. Anyways, let's carry on. So we have a vacuum pulled in here. The one thing I was a little nervous about is, yeah, the pipes in there, they are ceramic, most of them, so that's okay. That's made out of iron, which could become a problem in the future. Maybe I should just make it out of steel. Otherwise, well, I mean, it's going to overheat one way or another. Is it going to melt, though? That's really the issue, and it could. It is theoretically possible. This thing pumps it out at 1700 degrees, the lava. Magma, 1726.9. That's made out of steel. This needs to go. That can go. We'll get rid of those. We'll vacuum out any other items that are dropped there. And then, in theory, we can start producing... I think it's sedimentary rock that we'll get out of it. So 859 tons of sedimentary rock. I feel like this is being eaten really fast. But it might be. We might have to just switch and let them eat igneous rock after a while. Like I say, I would like to actually harvest this volcano as well. Just a matter of what we're gonna do with the base. And yeah, one thing I will need to do is I already started it actually over here. I have been moving the power circuits. So In theory, that should just, yeah, connect up right there. This will connect up right there. And then this one is ready to disconnect. And so on and so forth. We can basically do the same thing over here. There should, yeah, so I've moved the transformers back from the edge of the wall. Simply because I wanted to plan ahead and get them ready for removal. So hopefully no interruption of service in the base there. Yeah, nothing is saying it's out of power. And then we can delete these three. Because when it comes to fitting these rooms, you can see they're 6 by 4. Well, why don't we just take the whole thing into account? It's 19 tiles wide. If we continue to leave the doors there, our 19 tiles is just over the insulated edge there. So I think we'll... Do we keep the same format, or do we put the shower on the far side? Or do we just have a shower room? We could, I mean, we could have 2 shower rooms. We don't have to limit ourselves. They're not going to be used all the time anyways, though. So I think just a shower for every 2 rooms is really more than is necessary. We can rip out that at any time. This room is kind of used fairly often, so we'll want to keep it for the time being. 72 tiles is more than enough space. Oh yeah, the other thing I need to think about actually is if we're gonna go away from the mod that allows us to hot swap beds, we're gonna need 2 great halls. And they're gonna have to be sizable. We might need more than 2 great halls. We might need 3. Yeah. All right, then let's remove some wiring here because some of this is unnecessary now. All that stuff down to there. We can replace that wiring with something else. In fact, I'd like to run this over in that direction. And then take out this little dog leg. I mean, there's little spots here and there. This whole line can go. We're getting finally to a point where I'm feeling pretty comfortable with, like, you know, we'll be able to make the switch and build our forever base is kind of what I'm calling it right now. Oh, I need to make sure I'm not destroying stuff I don't want to destroy. Yeah, this thing is gonna disappear. What happened here? Oh, I never actually had them do it. So is this even? Yeah, it's still pretty hot, so we'll let it do its thing. We'll cool that area down. We don't want to be melting the plastic. Wow, and just like that, cycle 1001. We got a little bit of water kicking around. There's just a little bit stuck underneath that tile, I can tell. And a little bit here. Otherwise, things are going okay. Yeah, in truth, these can be held open. Now, it looks like we had, because all these fish were relatively, like, they're all pretty much the same age. They all kind of died off at once, because I noticed for a little while there, we didn't have much surf and turf, because we weren't producing a whole lot of extra fish. So I did kill off a couple of fish that were in the overflow bins, as I'm calling them. These things, these areas. And then, right as I loaded, you would have seen that we had some pacu that were down here, because I let them print off 8 of 𝘊𝘭𝘥. Why aren't you traveling? Ah, because I accidentally busted it. Yep, that's the problem. Again, I keep saying I'm gonna load that mod. Which mod is that? Is this mod the deconstruct only buildings by default mod? I'm gonna click that, and next time, hopefully, I'll remember to add it to the game. Because I tend to do that like every time we have a problem. This is gonna take probably more than priority 8? No, they got it done. Okay, and we resume shipping our stuff. All right then, how is the research coming now? There's just a little bit of advanced research to do, but honestly, I don't care about that so much. Well, I suppose it doesn't really hurt if the rad bolts fire off, simply because if there's no one standing there, it doesn't really do any harm. Yeah, so much for these rooms. It's gonna be a little sad to get rid of those. Anyways, we need to expand this out 1 tile. So let's do that. And do we want to replace all this? Probably. I think we'll make that semi-official. I would like to keep the 96 tile width with 1 buffer, which is a little sad because these I think are in the way. But we can put them over here. And I only had 2 to service the 3. Yep, that's fine. Deconstruct. Let's just get ahead of it right now. Priority 9, because there is no other priority in my head. And how we doing in here? Let's make sure this stuff gets pulled away. Yeah, it'd be nice to get this slightly more efficient. I mean, we've got an NG tune-up and we're only making 400 watts, so we just got to send it back hotter. And a volcano sure is hot. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it right now. Actually, hold on. Hold that thought. This wire needs to be pulled back to there. And in truth, powering on this RoboMiner will take care of that digging. Yeah, I want this gold pulled out the bottom though. There we go. That's the gold. And it's volcano time. Wow, it's taking you a long time to dig that. Now, it is idle, so we could analyze it, or try to analyze it real quick. We could get that granite pulled out before it gets melted into something else. And we need to get the cooling loop flowing. Hello? Okay. No, everything's fine. And where? Oh yeah, you're grabbing that. Okay, I was like, where are you going? Now that that's done, we can pretty much... Oh, you know what? I forgot a whole thing. And that's gonna be the shipping container. A conveyor loader shipping container. I don't know what I'm calling it. And all I want to do with that for now is have it pop the have it pop the stuff outside. So we're going to start with steel for that. And then we'll turn to, I don't know, say iron. And where do I want to put it? Yeah, I just want to kind of have it drop on its own right here. I could make a little extra cooling. But the idea is not going to be to harvest this thing while it's hot. It's going to be to let it mine and cool down the rock as it goes. I'm restricting it to 1 tile of cooling to begin with, until we find out how the whole thing performs. So, if we can get 𝘰𝘠𝘭𝘥 over to take care of that. Here he comes. Why are you damaged? Don't question it. He's a flagellant. And when that starts to erupt, we will basically tell him to go away. Yep, we're just watching 𝘰𝘠𝘭𝘥 rub the volcano. Just keep rubbing that volcano. Still doing it. No sign of eruption. Not yet. Not yet, but soon. What is kind of incredible is 𝘰𝘠𝘭𝘥 has spent his whole work cycle here doing this pretty much, and he's almost done. So this volcano doesn't erupt super often. I mean, it does tell us how much. 70 seconds every 9,806 seconds. So we might be able to make this thing work in a fully automated fashion. Oh yeah, data banks. Oh, I love it. I love it. Sweep those. And quickly move research on to monuments. Yeah, grab those. You're going to want those to do the research. Interestingly, no one has come to build this stuff. Kind of weird. Anyways, active next dormancy is 78 cycles. Average output is 546.8 grams. Let's call it 550 for simple math. And 700 seconds times 550 is I forget. My gosh. Hold on. It's actually only 38,000 grams. So 38 kilograms every 10 minutes. No, more than 10 minutes. 10 minutes is 6,000 seconds. This is 9,800. So every 15 minutes or so. Every cycle and a half. Is that right? I don't know. It's not very much. And that, I guess, is what makes this a minor volcano. If we come over to this guy, it's 255.3 kilograms per second. Oh, this is kilograms per second. I was doing it as grams. Never mind. Let me have another look at that. If we're doing 134.8 kilograms times 70, it's this. What am I even doing? Average output 546.8 grams a second. Next dormancy. Never mind. It's like 9,436 kilograms if it's doing 134.8 for 70 seconds. Do I trust this math? Do I trust myself in a calculator? Not really. 134.8 times 70 is 9,436 kilograms. So 9 tons and change. Okay, that sounds a lot better. That sounds an awful lot better. I had that all backwards. This one is, of course, even better. It would be Let me do 255.3 times 78 seconds. 19,913. Call it 20 tons every so often. Every 10,241 seconds. Is that... I can't remember. Someone told me how many seconds there was in a cycle. I think it was 600. So every cycle and a half, roughly, a little bit more than that. So that's actually a lot. We could feed a lot of hatches that way. And indeed we will at some point. Meanwhile, dupes are still cleaning up. We're still, yeah, building over this junk. And we can then go in here. Well, we're going to have to do something there. We never did change that. In fact, I think I can shut these down for now. Disable. I think it might be time to entirely rip this structure out again. Let's consider that what we're going to do here. Goodbye, buildings. Goodbye. And the lab will be resituated somewhere else much later on. Maybe we'll put it at the top corner of the base. I don't know. But we don't have that much more research to do, right? We'll reclaim all this stuff. Yes, we're missing a research station, I know. But we're not for this. So we'll use up the rest of those thingamabobs. We can reclaim this. And you're set up, but I want you to run pretty much all the time. So we'll just put them 50 to 100. They're kind of like the first line. I did have automation hooked up to these guys, but let's face it, that it never stops. They never stop. Yeah. We are at a point, though, where we could run the coal constantly. We're at 78.5 tons. And there are new printables available. Okay. We'll take 3 tons of coal. Thank you very much. So that should put us over 80 tons. Yeah, there's still so much left to do here. Can we just dig these guys out for once and for all? Sandstone, we're gonna swap you out. Yeah, we're gonna change a lot of that. We'll dig the dirt out. And I'll give more consideration to how this thing should be planned out. Definitely, I want to keep all the, let's call them social services. I want to keep all the social services up in one area. And then if we cap it with, I don't know, a lab on this side. I don't know how that's going to look, really, because I want rooms kind of up at the top. We're gonna make it work, is what we're gonna do. But I need to finish my planning, because just glancing at this little spreadsheet that I've done is not doing it. Anyways, we have a stupid amount of food. Holy crap. Oh, we just had a lettuce harvest, it looks like. We have 150,000 kilocal of surf and turf alone. We have 163,000 barbecue. Plus more meat waiting to be processed. We have muckroot from somewhere. Roast grub fruit nut. Yeah. Nutrient bars. Haku fillet. Still a little bit left over too. So yeah, food is pretty set for now. What? New blueprints again? Team Captain Shorts. A fresh pair of shorts for natural leaders. Cool. Very cool. I don't know why that turned up then, but it's okay. I was really hoping we'd see this thing erupt in 10.4 cycles. I getcha. It's 9,806 seconds. Oh yeah, if it's 600 seconds, we're looking every 15 plus cycles. It erupts. That's going to be pretty easy to tame, I think. So we'll probably do the same to that one. For now, I think I'll leave it there. Again, recording this on Thursday for Friday/Saturday morning. Because Friday's busy for me. So hopefully the audio is not too bad with the 3D printer in the background. And yeah, thank you for all the support, folks. I'm fried. I'm going to go. Okay. Have a great rest of your day. Bye for now.